We are all inhabitants of this universe, within which we sit upon the Earth inside our solar system in the Milky Way galaxy. And this might sound delicious, but is in fact very interesting. The universe has not existed forever, it was born. 13.82 billion years ago, all matter, energy, and even time erupted into being from a titanic fireball called the Big Bang. The fireball began expanding, and out of cooling debris, eventually congealed the galaxies, great islands of stars of which the Milky Way is one among an estimated 2 trillion. This, in a nutshell, is the real Big Bang Theory. There are a vast number of things that scientists have discovered about our universe that you probably don't realise. The universe is a pretty amazing place, from the unimaginably large right down to the incredibly small. There is an awful lot going on in this field we call existence and the vastness of it all. The fact is, we don't know all the answers about it. We know it's vast, but we are not really sure how vast. Some of the things we do know, however, are downright mind-boggling. In this video, we are going to take a look at 10 of the most awe-inspiring matter and see how we fit inside the intricate patterns that make up everything. Before we continue, just a reminder to like this video and subscribe to Urban Versa for more videos just like this one. But for now, let's get into our list. At number 10 is the fact that a human body, or any object on the Earth, is never at rest. Believe it or not, even when we are asleep in bed, we're still moving pretty fast. Our Milky Way galaxy is rotating at 225 kilometers per second and hurling through the cosmos at an estimated 305 kilometers per second. Add those figures together, we are racing through space at around 330 kilometers or 330 miles per second. So in 1 minute's time, we have traveled almost 20,000 kilometers or more than 12,000 miles. Say that next time to your friends who always complain that you never go anywhere. Next at number 9 is the fact that there are at least 10 billion trillion stars in the universe. That is a huge number when you really think about it. 10 billion trillion stars makes the cult of sun worship seem a little pointless. So let's try and put 10 billion trillion stars into perspective. For all you avid mathematicians out there, it would be 10 to the power of 22 stars. For the rest of us, in simpler terms, there are probably more stars in existence than grains of sand on all the world's beaches. If only 1% of those stars had Earth-like planets, the universe would literally be teeming with life. Yet in all this immensity, there is only one place we know of where life exists, and that's Earth. Despite searches for intelligent signals, no sign of intelligent extraterrestrial life has been found. In fact, there is a good argument that if such life forms exist out there, not only should we see signs of them, but they should already have come here. Unfortunately, ET doesn't count. At number 8 is the fact that an asteroid might hit the Earth in 2029. The greatest chance so far, according to the astronomers, of a large asteroid colliding with the Earth and wiping life out is in 2029. Asteroids have hit the planet before and caused mass extinctions, so there is some precedent for this happening again. This time round, the culprit is the Apophis asteroid, which is headed our way in 2029. There's a little less than a 3% chance that this bad boy will crash in terra firma, so keep your fingers crossed that Apophis gives the planet a miss. Otherwise, you can stop paying into your retirement fund right now. Next at number 7 is the fact that neutron stars are extremely heavy. For those of you that don't know what neutron stars are, they are the densest known object in the universe. They are created inside large stars during the supernova explosions. When the core of the star collapses, electron and proton pairs get crushed down into neutrons. When neutron stars are only about 10 to 13 miles in diameter, they are heavier than many stars. A thimble or sugar cube amount of a neutron star weighs around 100 million tons, which is more than a large mountain. This is one star that really doesn't want to be jumping on the scales anytime soon. Before we get to the halfway mark, let's look at our number 6 fact about the universe. And if you thought that all little girls were made from sugar and spice and all things nice, you would be wrong. In fact, it may surprise you to know that all human beings are literally made of star stuff. Almost all of the chemical elements that make up a person come from the stars. Any element heavier than hydrogen originated in the stars, and we are definitely composed of more than hydrogen. Calcium, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, and around 60 other basic ingredients make up a human being. Since hydrogen and helium were the only elements around before the stars cooked up some more, it's a safe bet that most of the substance that constitutes the physical you comes from the stars. So if your ambition is to become a star, well, you've already achieved it. We've now hit the halfway mark on our countdown, and before we continue with our superstar list, another reminder to like this video if you're enjoying it, and subscribe to get more great content from Urban Versa. At number 5 is the fact that 1 million Earths could fit inside the Sun. Even though there are lots of stars out there, none is more important to us than our own Sun. When compared to other stars, it's fairly small, classified as a G2 dwarf star. But that doesn't mean we are complaining. Approximately 1 million Earths could fit inside this dwarf star. It might not be the largest in the universe, but it gets the job done as far as sustaining life on Earth goes. Next at 4 is the fact that there is floating water in space. Astronomers have discovered the largest body of water so far known, a reservoir of water floating in space around an ancient distant quasar, holding 140 trillion times the mass of water in the Earth's oceans. Remarkably enough, the find was dated as being 12 billion light years away, only 1.6 billion light years farther from the Big Bang. At number 3 is the fact that the biggest mountain in our solar system is on Mars. There was us thinking the biggest mountain was Mount Everest, but alas no, it is in fact Olympus Mons, a massive mountain on our planetary neighbour Mars. Olympus Mons is a giant mound of red dirt and rock. This volcanic behemoth is 2,400 metres or 80,000 feet tall, which makes it almost 15 miles high. Everest is a mere dwarf in comparison. This giant Martian volcano is either a mountain climber's wildest dream or worst nightmare. Before we discover our number 1 interesting fact about the universe, let's look at number 2, and this is all about looking where we are going. As it appears, our galaxy is on a collision course with the Andromeda Galaxy. The Milky Way galaxy, which is to say our very own galaxy, is on a collision course with our closest neighbour. When you're wondering what happens when two galaxies collide, try not to think of objects smashing into each other or violent crashes. Instead, as galaxies collide, new stars are formed as gases combine. Both galaxies lose their shape, and the two galaxies create a new supergalaxy that is elliptical. Even though these two conglomerations of stars are destined to smash together, the likes of you and I shouldn't lose any sleep over the incident. The pending impact won't happen for another 3 billion years, so unless we're all planning to cryogenically freeze ourselves, the chances of us being around for this fender bender are pretty slim. Our number 1 interesting fact about the universe is that the Earth is billions of years old. The Big Bang is estimated to have occurred approximately 13.7 billion years ago, give or take 130 million years. And our planet has been around for quite some time. It's been around, in fact, for about 4.54 billion years. Life has only been on the planet for a short time, but the variety of life that has crawled, slithered, swam and trod upon the planet is pretty spectacular. From single-celled organisms to giant sharks and snakes, to dinosaurs to mammals. If that comet coming in 2029 misses the planet, hopefully we will thrive here for a long time to come. So these are 10 interesting facts about the universe. There are many more out there. After all, the universe is expanding. Which is your favourite fact? Let us know in the comments below, and remember to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel to support Urban Versa. Thanks for watching.